They're really long seconds.
That's because you were going too slow.
Right.
It was faster than that, but you know, there we go.
Yes. Hi. Hello, everyone. And if you haven't put your clock forward, you're joining us now and you're late because we've finished.
Welcome to the past.
If they haven't put their clocks forward, are they
In the past.
they're there too
they
early? I
won't
think.
Yeah,
Well, we're
if
in
they
the
haven't-
future.
If they
Well,
haven't put
they're
the
too late,
clocks
I think.
forward, they won't be joining us yet. They won't be joining us till we leave.
They'll get
We'll
here at
be
the
in the
end.
future, so we can have like jetpacks and stuff, and they can't. Ha ha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. We can have self-lacing boots.
So
Steady there,
we are in the future. Yes.
Welcome to the future.
It's happened. My oven clock and my car clock are now correct.
Oh yeah, my car dashboard clock will be correct. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the 6 months of happiness, and then it goes off again in 6 months.
So it's here. Welcome to an hours earlier
Later.
eModels stream.
Earlier.
And this tonight is the stream of ill health because I've got it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm stood more than 2 meters away from you, and feeling like a bag of
Daz.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kittens.
As your
That's what you look
webcam
for, bag
got a
of
mask
kittens.
on, Ted.
You've got the chocolate velociraptor.
I've just read the sticky pad that Colin sent me. I feel like it because I have got it. Yes, and I'm suffering. So it might be a short night when I turn my microphone off to cough quietly off screen. But
We must all remember to do comedy coughing noises when he does that.
Yeah, Bob Fleming. You're right there, Ted.
All around my.
Yeah.
Keep it clean.
so
keep it clean.
I've been spending the past few days catching up on Netflix and binge watching things. I did watch the Ipcress file, the new one. I don't know if you've seen it.
You've been
Well
catching
watched.
up on 1960s drama. Wow, you're only
Yeah.
50 years behind, Ted.
It's pretty good. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. Now, I'd never watched the original Ipcress file with thingy in it, but the new one.
Back to McFace chat.
But pretty good. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to have a cough now, so I'm going to pass over to Modelmaking Guru Foxx over there, down there. Yeah, over there.
You have a cough, Ted. You have a cough.
Yeah, I'm going to cough. So yeah, over to.
I'll put it back because it's more fun.
We're a sympathetic bunch, aren't we?
Absolutely. Hello, everyone. Thanks for watching. Come again next week. Bye.
Like and subscribe.
Yes, welcome to the eModels Monday show. As always, it's a chance for us to sit around and just talk rubbish for an hour with you guys, hanging out with you guys in chat. It's all about you guys hanging out in chat. So if you're watching this and you're embedded in Facebook or Twitter, click on the YouTube icon in the bottom right hand corner. Come and join us on YouTube, and you can join the live chat because we'll give away nothing later on, and then you can have a chance of winning nothing, which is great. As always, it is your show, but it is a show for emodels.co.uk, your one-stop shop for all your model making needs. So make sure, please keep the chat nice and family friendly, and please refrain from discussing other model retailers because that's completely not cool. Everything is eModels. Now, don't forget, of course, we'll be doing the what's in store later on, and we'll be having all kinds of things. Don't forget all the rules as usual. Keep it clean, keep it friendly. We will do our best to interact with chat, but if you want to catch our attention, please put your comment in big fat capital letters, or if you want to, you can do a super chat by pressing the dollar symbol at the bottom of the chat window. Yep, bold, as Ted says. What did we do, Ted? What did we do?
I've got that through. I've got that in between coughing.
It was like, bold. So you make sure you put your comments in big fat capitals or bold, because we've all got the chat in front of us, but it's all really tiny on iPads. So make sure you do that. And don't forget, of course, please to send all your sympathies to Ted, because he's struggling with the chocolate velociraptor.
And he's not getting
now
any
he
from
spent
us.
2 weeks looking after Mrs. Ted. Now she's free of it and he's got it, so he'll be milking it for all it's worth, no doubt.
Oh yeah, you can imagine it, can't you?
Mrs. Ted's been out like doing the garden every day and doing vegetable shopping and everything, and he's like, "Oh, I can't do anything now. I'm so sick. Can you do it?"
I've been lying with a wet towel on my head.
He's gone a bit like Chris the other week. "Oh, I can't do anything. I've gone Scottish. I'm awfully sick."
Unfortunately,
Well done, Chris.
Just, you know.
For some reason, when you were sick the other week, Chris, I decided you were like, "Oh, you got all Scottish.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
got all like Edinburgh. Oh, can he do it? I'm near 8.
Yeah, and as for the what's in store this week, it's my turn. And before we went on air, I showed it to the other 3, and they went, yeah.
The only clue I'll give you to Ted's what's in store is, huh?
I think Ted's been transplanted with Chris this week, doesn't
Yeah.
he?
I think it's worse than mine.
Cross-pollination there.
That's just
Yeah,
no.
it really takes some thinking
Actually,
about.
yeah.
So
I think it's because he's
yeah,
not
gonna-
well.
It's
That's
going
the
to
real
take some
problem.
thinking about. It's because I've had days in bed where I had the whole week to think about it.
Yeah.
I've made it all up. And, yeah,
It's that fever dream, Ted. It's the
Yeah,
fever
so,
dream.
so that, yeah, be listening, people, because there may be some clues before we do what's in store.
You know
Well, we
what?
didn't have a clue when
Yeah,
you
we
told
didn't have a
us,
clue
let
either.
alone,
Yeah.
let alone subtle hints, mate.
You know why? Though it's because Ted's awfully poorly. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a week off.
Oh, oh, dog, stop putting me down.
Yeah, I've been waiting for a big bottle of Lucasade, with the one with the cellophane wrap.
Well,
on
around
it,
the
like
outside,
that,
yeah.
but-
You could imagine him saying to Mrs. Ted, the only thing that's going to make me feel better is gin. I
Yeah.
need gin.
In
Bring
my
me
arm.
gin. Bring me gin.
Don't ever let H see me do a Scottish accent, Carl, please, because she'll just come round and beat me up.
Well, I might let her sit and watch this back just to drop you in it, because you're sitting there primed every opportunity to drop me in it, isn't you, mate?
I may have video footage. Don't ever forget that.
Yeah, no, I won't let her see it at all, mate. Your secret's safe with us, mate.
So we do have a prize to draw to later tonight. So if you haven't already entered, you can go across and enter last week's video, leave a comment on it, and you might win a thing.
Oh, happy
Don't forget
days.
it.
And don't forget, if you've finished a thing, you get a ding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got.
Have you got your dinger ready, Ted?
Yeah, I've got. Yeah,
Oh, we might not have a ding tonight. Oh, no,
I-
yes.
yeah, it hurts. I've got.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
we
got
might
you
not have
gentle,
things
yeah.
tonight because Ted's not really well.
It-
If you finish the thing, you get a cough. Yeah, no, wait.
Now you may just so. Oh, oh, can you breathe?
Oh no!
Yeah, it might just be It might just be gentle dings tonight.
Yeah, and just to let the viewers know, if at any point Ted just seems to stop, it's because he's got the head full of cotton wool and he's struggling to hear us sometimes. So he might just sit there and be like,
Yeah.
not we've asked him
Yeah,
something. So.
but I'll tell you, we're trying out. I've got my earbud in so I can hear what everybody's saying, but even with that in, it still feels like it's going through.
Basically, he's milking it for all it's worth.
Of course he is.
Yeah, please send me gin to recuperate with.
He'll get down to Mrs. Ted and he'll go, no sympathy from them three.
Hang on,
That's all
I'm
love.
just going on Amazon to order 300 litres of chicken soup.
Yeah, do you want to send in the small violin and all?
Yeah, actually, 400 kilograms of powdered chicken soup. That's about 48,000
I
litres.
don't know that chicken soup's a good idea. It'll bring back bad memories.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah, of
That's
course, yeah.
I'll order
Bad
double.
memories, yeah, yeah. That and the tray of chicken and mushroom.
Yeah, that's another thing you do while you're lying in your sick bed. You browse Amazon, thinking,
Oh, have you made any sickbed purchases then?
I bought a new radio for the motorhome.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's so.
When Mama Foxx was poorly, she purchased a Kindle and had the garage demolished.
Oh,
While she was completely unaware of anything around her, she decided she wanted the garage demolished and bought herself a Kindle. And she's never touched the Kindle and always forgets that the garage is no longer there. She's like, did I do that?
yeah. Where's the garage gone?
What happened there? Well, yeah. Bless her.
Cool.
Is
Yeah,
it
so,
factoid
yeah,
time?
have
Can
you-
we do a factoid before we forget again?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
always
just well
with
you
Colin
reminded me.
forgetting.
Yeah. Yes, folks, it's that time of the week, yeah, Fester's Factoid, folks. And on this day in 1979, 1979, this one's going to slap you around the face like Will Smith. 3 Mile Island nuclear accident, folks. In 1979, a nuclear accident occurred at Unit 2 of the 3 Mile Island nuclear power plant outside Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Was caused by human and mechanical errors. A cooling system malfunctioned and permitted a partial meltdown of the reactor's core.
Was that Harrisburg?
Right. That was.
Harrisburg, yeah, with H, yeah.
If anyone knows craft work, they would say it as Harrisburg.
Yeah, it's
They'll know
just
what that
like,
reference is.
you know, 1979, it just don't, yeah, it just, well, yeah.
Yeah, just before we came on air, I was watching. That thing.
Don't tell us what you're watching. No, not if it was that.
I'll think about it in a
No.
minute. Yeah, I forgot. I completely lost it.
Was it one of those special Ted saved searches that Mrs. Ted don't know about?
No.
Oh, we got some births, folks. We got some births.
That's the official birth.
Yeah, I know. Oh, first up is a German-French mathematician for you.
Of course,
Who was awarded the Fields Medal in 1966 for his work in algebraic geometry. And his name was Alexandre Grothendieck.
Grothendieck.
Yeah, Grothendieck. D-I-E-C-K. I'm trying to say it without saying a rude word, but I think I've done that already. So, yeah, that's all there is on him. He was born in March 28. Well, yeah, of course he was, because it's March now, Cole Burke. Welcome back. Next up, we've got... oh, God. We got a German physiologist known for his researches on vision and the chemical changes occurring in the retina under the influence of light. Wilhelm Friedrich Willy, in brackets, Kuhne. With one of those.
You're just trying to get around the word you're not supposed to say with all the other words that are
I am.
the same thing.
I'm like, it's going to be one of them, innit? Because I haven't checked this. It's going to be all naughty words, isn't it? His original work falls into two main groups: the physiology of muscles and nerves, which occupied the earlier years of his life, and the chemistry of digestion. There you go.
Don't ask Colin what a top-ranking orc's called.
Yeah. Yeah, looking at the post-it note. Yeah. Well, next up, we've got a British civil engineer who designed the main drainage system for London, called Sir Joseph William Bazalgette. As an engineer, he built some major bridges in London, but his greatest accomplishment was to solve a growing problem with sewage pollution in the Thames River.
He made poop tubes.
Him and Thomas Crapper worked together.
Yeah, there are some beautiful like steam-powered engines in London in some of the old works that have been maintained, and they're all painted beautifully.
Absolutely. We got some deaths. He says, scrolling down, looking for them. They're under the caption "Deaths, Cole."
Definitely.
Bit of the website.
We got an English-American engineer called George Edward Pelham Box, and he was an English-American engineer and statistician.
Add 14 R's to this word.
Yeah, he worked with numbers, and he was began as a chemist. At the age of 19, he published his first paper on activated sludge to produce clean effluent. Oh, lovely.
You've gone from body parts to poop.
Yeah. No wonder his name was Box. We've got an Austrian botanist called Stefan Endlicher, and he was formulating a major system of plant classification. In 1830, he had issued his first botanical treatise, On the floor at a Pressburg in 1836, he was a curator of a museum botanical department.
Did it involve pooping anyway?
Absolutely. Oh my God. Oh, that's all it says about this one is French mathematician and natural philosopher, folks. But cop a load of this for a name. Here we go.
Anyone?
Marquis Marie Jean Antione Nicholas Caritat Condorcet, who was a French mathematician and natural philosopher. What a name!
I bet that was fun at school with a register.
Absolutely. That was her and anyone else. We have, last but no means least, a Danish astronomer called Peter Andreas Hansen with an H, whose most important work was the improvement of the theories of tables of the orbits of principal bodies in the solar system.
Jolly good.
Bloody hell. I think that went well.
Well
Yes.
done. Well done, Colin.
Cheers, mate.
Sorry, I missed some of it, but
No, that's all right, Ted. Did that give you time to recover a bit, mate?
that thing I was thinking of watching in the 70s was Last of the Summer Wine. Now,
Oh, right.
Yeah, now, I didn't realise that ran from 1973 till 2010.
Did it really?
Yeah,
Wow.
but it didn't. It wasn't the same.
It's just that somebody mentioned that when you say 30 years ago, you think it's something in the 70s, don't you? So,
Yeah.
So that atom bomb accident in the 30s, in the 70s, you think, oh yeah, it's only a few years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. You sort of sit there and you think, well, I remember seeing that on the news.
That's 50 odd years ago.
Oh, don't say that.
Well, 1971 was 50 odd years ago because I'm 50.
So,
Why, did something important happen in 1971 then, mate?
Absolutely.
Oh, moving on. We build him up. Pull that rug.
Maybe Will Smith, you're at backside. Nearly said something. Oh.
cool. Yeah. So once again, yeah, over to you guys in chat to sort of lead us astray this week. We tried it last week. One or two questions came in last week about what we did, what books we were reading, and things like that. Any more questions from carrying on from last week that you thought you should have got in, or you've had to think of questions that you can ask us? And if you're new to the channel, if you sat out there in Chatland and you're not talking or anything, come and introduce yourself. Come and say hello. You never know. Yeah, come and chat. Come and say hello. Well, I'm dying.
Digger Evans Model Railway says the most important comment in the whole of chat, which is eModels sell loads of really cool stuff that everyone needs.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
One-stop shop for all your model making needs, folks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or as Ted would say, oh, I'm awfully poorly. I can't speak. Oh, I'm not well.
Leave me alone. I'm not well.
See what I mean? I'm not well.
Don't forget, folks, belly and bench as well. What's
yeah.
in your belly and what's on your bench.
What have you finished from last week? We've done that before, but Colin's already mentioned it. If you finish thing, you could get a ding.
Ding. Now, don't forget, folks, when you do the bench and belly, we don't really care about the bench bit, but we have to ask because it's a model show. We really care about the belly bit. That's where we want all the filthy details.
Yeah.
What I want to know is if anyone's got any good home remedies that will help Ted out.
Because he's bloody sick, he's near well.
Yeah. What will help Ted feel better?
Gin.
Yeah. Gin.
Gin and
I
chicken gin.
I try. Yeah. I haven't tried gin yet, but I've
You
tried. neat whiskey.
have, you liar.
No, I've tried neat whiskey because I haven't got any gin.
Nice bit of slow gin, Ted would do you.
Oh
good,
yeah, I
mate.
do have some slow gin. I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I've,
Yeah, but when Ted gets it, it's very fast gin.
Yeah. It didn't touch the sides, gin.
yeah.
Steady now.
Fortunately,
You go
I
like that
haven't.
once.
I haven't reached a stage yet where I have lost the sense of taste.
You
and
taking a
smell.
drink then, Carl? Lynn Dipple says, what happened in 1971? The most important thing, Lynn, happened in
Nothing at all.
1971.
Nothing of any interest or note.
Yeah. Talking about something better than what Foxx is on about, Paul Ditter has got a belly and bench for us, folks.
Yay.
Belly, roast chicken sandwich with mayonnaise and mustard. Bench, Blade Runner blaster, 3D printed.
Cool.
Boom. Get in there, mate.
Primetime Modelling says belly, rice, meatballs and sauce. Meatballs, there was always a meatballs. Bench, still working on the moment in time Sherman build.
Absolutely.
Paul Ditter suggests that you have absinthe. It makes the heart grow fonder, or is that absence? Trust me, absinthe just makes the legs grow.
Isn't that what the artist drank before he cut his ear off?
Yeah, I got drunk on absinthe once. I'm never going to do it ever again.
I got absolutely drunk on port once, of all things. It's like, yeah.
Getting drunk on absinthe is not like anything you've ever experienced before. It's like it's virtually shouldn't be legal because it really is kind of a. Don't do it. Trust me. Trust your Uncle Fox.
Keith's got an interesting fact about 1971. He says, in 1971, I left school and started working 40 hours a week for £7.10 a week.
£7.10 what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1971, I was 10, so I was still playing out and climbing trees and playing Japs and Commandos and things like that.
Linda Paul says belly PBJ. Yes. Salt and vinegar Pringles, cherry Dr Pepper, of course, but doesn't mention bench. No,
Yeah,
fine.
well, you don't need to. Yeah, give you an excuse for it.
50s Man Bin says a hot toddy is helping him, Ted. So your hot toddy could include very warm, slow gin.
What's his name again, Cole?
Ooh, that could be
50s bin man. He's a 1950s bin man.
Man. You said 50s man bin. I'm like, no.
Oh,
I'm a
did
man
I
bin.
really? He's a man bin.
I'm a man bin. The things I eat. Paul Ditter says there's a bar in London with absinthe, so legal it's under lock and key, and the manager keeps track of how many they serve you.
Happy days.
Yeah.
Just don't drink absinthe. Oh.
Never had it, mate.
I didn't walk the same for about a week. Trust me, it's just the something. Oh.
Is that the aniseed smelling thing?
Yeah,
Is
but
that-
it's just it's not like getting drunk on anything else. It's like I've never taken LSD, but I could imagine it's not that much different to taking drinking absinthe.
You was tripping a bit, was you?
Yeah, I was chatting up a policeman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
but then
there
what
is.
happened
I was trying to
after you've been
convince-
drinking?
We were wandering down the street, and I was trying to convince a policeman to pole dance around some scaffolding. I was no idea what I was doing.
Oh. Okay.
And then there was other things I was doing. It was very strange. I didn't have a clue.
Are
what
you
was
sure
going
you
on.
didn't watch a showing of Police Academy instead? You was a bit drunk on the settee, and that's what you remember.
Apparently, I was having deep conversations with various pieces of street furniture as well. Which is
Oh.
very intellectual.
that's why he's now known as Foxwolf prisoner ID number. It's 465.
Now a number.
Now I know why he's got that picture of him holding that slightly wonky black ball.
Yep.
I thought he was working out maths stuff.
Yeah, it's a crappy top.
Oh, where are we up to? A Retro Rabbit Studio says, Billy, nacho waffle fries with bacon. They sound nice.
Nice.
Now all I've got in my head is bird's eye potato waffles. A waffle ain't versatile. It's in my head again now.
Yellow peppers,
It's in your head as
jalapenos,
well,
and tomatoes. Bench Imperial Guard Predator missile tank.
Oh, nice one.
Ooh, nice. Imperial Guard's always the right answer.
Mark Shallad, he's obviously somebody that forgot to put his clock forward because he's in late, but he's gone home.
If I remember rightly, the Praetor missile tank, by the way, is that four-wheel one that's like a big chunky tank with a massive thing sticking out. You've seen it, Cole. Massive thing sticking out the back with 1 billion missiles in it.
Oh, absolutely, mate.
Nice. It's nice that. It's Forge World, not even.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Don't forget, folks. Have you finished the thing to get your
Hang
ding?
on.
We're all sitting
Give
here,
him something to do.
sitting here rather curious.
We're doing the Ted noises. We're merciless, aren't we? I am, anyway.
So somebody must have finished something between here and between now and last week.
Yeah.
I certainly haven't because
I finished
yeah.
I finished assembling some Orc Commando. Does that count?
No.
No,
No. I've not painted them. I've just assembled them.
no.
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 I finished my
No.
dinner.
it's got to be finished so you can put it on the shelf and say that's it. I forgot.
Yeah.
I've done that one. I can
Oh, I
forget
did my
about
tank
it.
last week, didn't I? So I've not finished anything since then.
Scale Modelling Chaos, it says evening, sorry I'm late, no problem. The Bobbins, Belly, fish cake and potato croquettes. Bench, Tamiya 124th Nissan Skyline GTR. Nice.
Fish cake, ingredients, fish and cake. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fish cake sandwich.
Oh, I did notice the wife when she went shopping today. She brought back some fish fingers. So
Oh, Ted, fish finger sandwiches and gin,
Yeah.
mate.
we're going in a fish finger sandwich tomorrow.
Do you know what I made for Mama Fox on her birthday last week? Because she wanted it. It was a stick it in the oven, peel the thing off, stick it in the oven. Haddock risotto.
Oh,
Put it in the microwave
nice.
even. She wanted that for a bit. You can have that. The house smells like haddock, and it has done for the last 3 days. I can't get rid of it. It's like,
You've got all the cats of the neighbourhood circling the house.
like Grimsby fish yard on a hot summer's day. It's not. It's not good. Mark Shellard says, "I finished my tea. Does that earn a ding?"
No.
Scale Modelling Chaos says, "Belly meaty sandwich, ham, bacon, corned beef, pastrami, 2 types of salami and prosciutto." I'm impressed.
Nice.
With English mustard, bench, 172nd Sea Harrier. Keith finished cutting his lawn. Does he get a ding for that?
No, I cut my hedge before I got this one. But, yeah,
50s
Nobody
bin
ding
man
me, so
finished. 50s bin man finished a F117 Nighthawk, Ted.
There you go. Gentle. Oh, we got that was 2 dings.
Yeah, it was
Two
just
dings.
Dig and a
slick.
half because the first
Yeah,
one was
but
rubbish.
but Ted's ill there. He twitched, didn't you,
Is he
mate?
knee well? Is he knee too well? What was that?
Ted banging out the moves there, folks.
Big fish, little fish. I'm not too well.
Yeah.
Lynn says, I wish my itty bitty town had a good fish and chip place. I miss fish and chips. Come to Ulverston. Come and live in Ulverston. Best
Go
fish and
to,
chips.
go
in
to
the north.
Chippy Bank, get scampi and chips with their special mayonnaise.
With,
And a
with
pot
s-
of gravy.
With
Well, not with the
scraps.
special mayonnaise.
I don't want to know about your
Damn it.
special mayonnaise. Thank you very much.
It's basically mayonnaise with a little bit of garlic in it, but it's just. Ted, can you explain the mayonnaise at Chippy Bank? It's like it's a mix between mayonnaise and tartar sauce. Isn't it? It's like,
I'm
Is
not
it
a
garlic
man
mayonnaise?
myself, so,
no, because it's not really. It's a bit like mayonnaise and tartar sauce, but not like either. It's on their scampi. It's really
They
nice.
probably had half a jar of mayonnaise and half a jar of tartar sauce, and just thought,
Yeah. Everybody watching, wherever you are in the world, you need to get your flights booked now to go to the Chippy Bank in Ulverston. It's the best fish and chips you'll ever have.
Lynn Dipple finished her Lego Dalmatians, Ted.
Ooh.
Was there 101 of them? Because do you get a ding for each one, or is it 100 more posts, Ted?
I don't
finished
think
in
Ted
a
would survive
Dalmatian.
101 days.
Ted would be going, no, I can't do this
We're
no more.
indulgent heat.
Yeah, and when you come out of the Chippy Bank at Ulverston, you can go in all the pubs.
Now, in the old
Oh,
days,
yeah.
you used to walk out the Chippy Bank and straight into the Laurel and Hardy Museum, but I think they've moved, haven't they? So
Yeah, it's moved to the cinema, but you can still walk straight out of the Chippy Bank and across the road into a pub.
yeah, imagine a town the size of, I don't know, a football field, but with like 40 pubs or something ridiculous in it. That's Ulverston. It's brilliant.
That's it.
Is that
It's not a
nobody's
pub
ever
crawl,
actually
it's just-
done a complete pub crawl because they died?
Well, you don't do a pub crawl. You just kind of go out the door and in the other door. They're all doors next to each other. It's like,
Yeah, well, you go into one pub, you come out the door and you can see another pub. So you go in that pub, and then you come out the door and you can see another pub. So
Yeah.
you go in that pub.
Are you sure it's
Well,
not
the
just
funny
two pubs opposite each other and you just go
And
between
no,
them?
no, they're all different ones because every different angle you look, you could see a different pub.
but the beauty of it is, it's all. Is it Robertson's pubs?
It used to be Hartley's.
Hartley's,
It used to be
that's
a local brewery in the town.
Yeah,
but Hartley's.
because
Yeah.
Hartley's is a bit like Robertson's in that they look like they've stuck in 1978.
Yeah,
Are
always
these all
brown and
northern
white.
pubs that we don't know anything about, Colin?
Yeah, they look
Yeah.
like you walk in and you expect it to actually be 1978. And they're-
Yeah, have they still got sawdust on the floor up there, Fox?
yeah, all the wall colour is white with 40 years of tobacco staining,
Yeah.
and the exterior is brown and white with half the letters missing.
Those
Yeah.
little frosted windows between the bars, Chris, with the little slidey door hatch.
Yeah, and the brass plates on the wall.
Probably got a spittoon in the
Yeah.
corner.
And all the people that are sat in there have actually been sat there since
Yeah,
1978.
you go in the pub and you could see the snug or the saloon
Yeah.
or the snooker room or the
Yeah.
snooker room, no ladies.
Yeah.
But they literally, it really is like time warp in there.
Where are we at in the chat before we go across to what's in store? I can't find it.
Hello, Scale Modelling Chaos says, blame my nan for making me like corned beef. It was all we ever got when we went to hers.
That's
Yeah,
what
corned
nans
beef
were
is definitely a
for. They were
nan
to give
thing.
you corned beef sandwiches and stuff. That's what they're for. Rabbit says it's special mayo, just mayo with slightly less relish in it than tartar sauce. There's no way to explain the Chippy Bank special mayo. It's the best mayo you'll ever have, to put it that way.
We've got some more belly and bench. We've got white glove models. I said belly, coffee, asparagus, pasta, salad, asparagus salad, pasta salad. Got there in the end. Bench just cleared the HMS Victory off and preparing to film more of the Agora, Bismarck, and Ladder 9.
Lots of part work goodness.
Oh,
there.
nice.
Part works there. That's a lot of part works. Gemma Williams says she's finished having a damaged teeth removed. Does she get a ding for that?
No.
No. I'll take it that's a no. Brutally silent there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That's Chris in trouble later, then, isn't it?
Cool, yeah. Chris is going to get Will Smith later.
Yeah. It's not like we have to ask anything like that every time just because it gets Chris in trouble, but we will.
Yeah. There'll
Hey,
be a
Gemma.
meme up later of Chris going,
Well, glad she's had her teeth sorted anyway now. So
yeah,
big hugs.
happy days, happy days.
The reason Model Chaos said about corned beef, because Paul Ditter says corned beef, why? I like corned beef. Corned beef's nice.
Yeah.
In a sandwich, as one of many different layers.
Oh, yeah.
Lynn Dipple says just 2 Dalmatians. Does she get another ding then for the second Dalmatian?
No.
Oh, okay. Wow.
No, because she said.
Do you know,
Yeah.
Even when he's thoroughly sick, the committee is still hard.
Oh, yeah, the committee is strong.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm awfully sick. Can I get a ding? No. You're not having a ding. I don't know why I do that accent. It's not even very good.
Anders Ericsson, belly, spaghetti and mincemeat sauce for lunch and a couple of sandwiches, one with egg and one with cheese and coffee now. Bench, 172nd Mustang has reached decal time. Cough not compatible with modelling. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, especially during photo etch, coughing in photo etch doesn't go.
No. Or doing pigments. Imagine doing pigments. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
Cough
It'd be
time.
good for a dot filter though, wouldn't it?
You come out looking like you robbed a security van or something with all the coloured face.
Yeah. Ted would be covered in it, wouldn't he? He'd have dots
Like you
all
robbed
over him. Yeah.
what is a Playmobil, not Playmobil. What's the security company called? Securico, that's it. Like you robbed the cash
Securico,
box. Paul Ditter says, I feel your pain. Mum's corned beef hash. I will never eat that stuff again. It tastes like a war crime.
Yeah,
Lynn Dipple says that me and Ted can take her to a good fish and chips place when she comes over.
absolutely.
Bank it is.
Yeah, and you could take me to the pub.
Pub.
Yeah.
And
Bye,
Fox's,
Fox.
Fox's
See you soon.
forked.
Bye. It wasn't me that time, by the way. I just point out that was just actually Fox disappearing.
And there we go. I've got to readjust all my camera settings now.
Oh, lammerkins.
That'll have to do. It will do. You can see me. You can see my gorgeous visage. That's all you need.
Well, there's a lot of chat just come up then. So,
Scale Model
Timber
Chaos.
says I finished a PG Falcon a few weeks back. I couldn't make my mind up if it was finished. If that makes sense. Yeah. Well, what we just said, if you decided it's finished and you put it on the shelf and that's it, that's when you decide it's finished. So you can have a ding for that.
Yep.
Yeah. Have a delayed ding.
Yeah.
So Lynn's also finished Lego Dino Fossils, T-Rex, Triceratops, one other I can't remember.
Dinosaurs.
Happy days.
Dinosaurs are the best.
And a
What?
question
Go
for
on.
Fox.
Yes. Go on.
What would be a good Warhammer 40k kit to buy to go along with his Bane blade? All
Another
of them.
Bane blade.
All of them. Yeah, a
All
Bane
of them.
blade in a different colour.
I don't know. An Imperial Knight. Everyone wants an Imperial Knight. Depends
Oh,
what you
you-
want. Who asked that question?
You could,
White
White
glove.
glove.
Calum.
My better answer would be whatever you think looks cool. If you're building an army, then carry on doing the Imperial Guard stuff. But if you're just building stuff for the fun of it,
Now,
whatever you
not
think
that I
looks
know,
cool.
yeah, not that I know a lot about Warhammer and things like that and kits, but I have seen those little motorbikes. You could have a whole team of them in support of your Bane.
Yeah, Foxx likes them
Yeah.
little motorbikes.
Some war trikes, things like that.
Don't get the Space Marine out to whatever you think looks cool.
Yeah.
I would say another Beyblade or an Imperial Knight. But whatever you fancy, whatever you tickles your fancy and you think looks cool.
I like that, Foxx. I'll check out an Imperial Knight, says White Glove Models.
Yeah, there's various different ones, but you can.
Are you ready for your what's in store, Ted?
I am. I'm ready. I'll move. Get rid of the chat. So there we go. So yeah, we're going to do what's in store now. And if you've been listening, I think we've had a few clues this evening.
We've
It'll all
laughed, we've
become-
cried.
It will all become apparent when we get to the.
It won't.
final.
It'll become apparent when Ted tells you what the theme is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and what the clues were. But yes, I have chosen 6 things from my sick bed, 6 things whilst being in my sick bed.
I was going to say 6 bits of tissue or
Yeah,
something. Because he's knee well. Knee well, you know.
I'm not very well. Leave me alone. Yeah, where's my Lucasade?
I feel
on,
for
hang
you,
on.
Ted. I feel for you.
Hang on, I've got
Oh.
something important I need to get.
So there is a theme. It's very tenuous, and you'll think you'll be thinking. Yeah, Will Smith.
There is a bow, but it's attached. So I can't take it.
Yeah. There you
So,
go,
yeah.
Ted.
Well, you know the theme, you know the rule, you know the game anyway.
You don't know the theme
So,
yet.
yeah,
But
what's the
You know the theme.
What's the theme that these 6 things have in common? Wait till the end. If you answer too soon, you get the finger of shame. And yeah.
Did Ted just do my bit?
yep.
Excellent. Carry on.
Right. Here we go. The first one is new in. It's so new in that there's not even a description on it yet. So yeah, each week eModels come up with new things in the store, and this is new in really. It's a Panther mit Zimmermit. Yeah, it's got that anti-stick
Yeah, that
non-stick- yeah.
scratchy stuff on it.
Anti,
It's got that non-stick
magnetic
on it, so you can
line.
fry an egg on the hull and it won't
Yeah.
stick.
Yeah, you can't put the sticky bombs on it, can you?
Sticky bombs. I don't know what Beth Wig stands for. I'm afraid.
Yeah, I don't know what Beth Wood stands.
I know that
for.
I have to say it every time, but it's Sonderkraft Fahrzeug is FDK.
But it does look from the box art that it's got individual track links, so there's lots of track links, and it's 62 quid, so it's going to be fairly big and comprehensive. I think it's not just. Well, I hope it's not just a box of track links for 62 quid. But
Well, the tracks didn't have Zimmer it, so
yeah, it's from Dragon, and there's no more about it. That's it, because it's new in.
you know you're going to be
Nice.
onto, you know you're onto a good thing when it's got the individual links, because you know then it's a well-engineered
Yeah.
kit.
Yeah. Some people like building tracks with
Those people are
individual track
insane.
links because it's very therapeutic.
The one thing I would say, I really individual track links make me nervous, but the one thing I wouldn't mind about them, if you get the metal ones, is that they do weigh down and sag properly, which makes them look so much more
Yeah,
realistic.
it just gives it a bit of realism, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
And you can just burnish them. You can just burnish them, and you don't need to paint them so there's one plus point of the metal tracks. Plastic tracks, yeah, I'd rather eat my own face, but metal tracks, oh yeah, that's real tracks.
Another thing I like about tracks with individual track links is you can play with them on the bench.
Absolutely, you could do track wobbly and
And you can roll them up and then
Yeah.
roll them out.
yeah, you flick them across the desk.
But that is
Yeah.
the beauty of the individual link tracks, is you can just make them look like they've got that weight between them.
Absolutely.
Anders says that PZ Befweg may stand for Panzer Beferwagen, which I'll accept as correct.
Richard
and
Thomas
then
says
what else
80
does it say?
watching, 32 thumbs ups. Come on, guys. Yeah, keep the old thumbs ups coming, folks. It helps the show get recognised on the YouTube.
The Bobbins explains that the Panther's never been his favourite because it looks a bit bland. Well, that's when you have to orc it up. Put like 4 more turrets on it and a load of grots hanging off them, and then you're done.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, this one actually looks like a command vehicle because it's got a big aerial on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keith says, I think it's a Command Panther. That's probably what Panzer Bevelswagen means. I do love the fact they can create a vehicle with like 17 different words, but then they feel compelled to like just shorten them all to make them a mouthful, not a mouthful. It's like you could have just used less words, maybe.
Absolutely.
Anyway, that's that one. That's new in. So there we go. We've got the next one, which is some travellers. Yeah, I particularly like this one because I chose it because of the box art, as well as it being a tenuous link to what's in store. I like the guy and his shoes. If you can see, his
I've just
shoes.
noticed how high his trousers are as well.
Yeah.
Proper dapper clothing in it with the old Simon Cowell's going, Chris.
It's proper like belt where your nipples are and tie that's
Yeah.
about that long.
Yeah.
See, both Colin and I look at the sort of 30s and 40s outfits like that with the cuffs.
Oh,
and
mate,
dress,
we
and
love them.
We look back and think, I wish men still dressed like that because
Yeah.
I would love the three-piece suit and the fedora.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that.
Big old three-piece double-breasted with the trouser cuffs and spats. Oh, mate, mint,
the-
isn't it?
I was lucky enough to have a suit from the early 50s.
Yeah.
That I got from my dad, which was proper cuffs on the trousers, thick wool jacket, 3 buttons. Oh, it was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody
Well,
went out with a hat. Everybody had a hat.
Didn't
on.
have a hat.
yeah, I mean, we like our hats. You probably noticed. But, yeah, you know, we just like hats and the clothing of that era for us. That's proper.
And these being mini art, as we know, we've shown mini art lots of times, and they always make it something different. So these would be brilliant to go in your diorama. They could be, you could be spies, couldn't they? I've been watching. Crest File, so they could be spies.
Car not included, by the way. It's the figures, not the car.
Yeah.
But if you're building some 135th vintage vehicles, of the period,
Perfect to go with it, isn't it? Because it is the one thing you notice in it with vintage cars is getting the figures to go with them in that environment, and I think they're perfect for that. I'm certainly going to snaffle a few sets because
or
they're handy
even
to have.
perhaps if you were doing a sort, let's say if you were building the 1989 Batmobile in 135th from Bandai, the men in that film all wore like trench coats and fedoras because it was a very sort of film noir style. So you could do a Batman diorama.
There you go.
Just taking a vehicle and just adding a few people to it builds a story.
And that's all you're doing, Ted, isn't it? At the end of the day, just telling a little story, and it's perfect for that.
White Glove says, Fox, you can still dress like that. It will be fun to see people's reactions.
So there we are. We have some travellers. The next one, British Railways, or the railways, Life Colour. I've been looking through a few railway magazines and things, browsing a few lately, and I noticed that the name Life Colour actually pops up quite a lot in the model railway world, and you get to realise that Life Colour doesn't actually just make tank colours or ship colours and things like that, because they have a fantastic range, and these are the late period 70s to 90s of the British Railways. As we can see there, I think Foxx identified it as a Deltic.
I think it's a Deltic, but it could be a double-headed 20, but I think it's a Deltic because it's in Deltic blue. So
maybe somebody out there, a railway buff out there in Chatland, will tell us what engine that is. Local, but it's a big, powerful thing. But if you're into model railway modelling, or even if you just want a selection of paints just randomly,
does it actually have that Deltic blue in the packet? I can't read the words at the top on the colours.
Yeah, it's got rail blue, rail grey, warning yellow, warning pale yellow, coach roof blue grey, rail freight red, and rail freight grey.
Is it me, or can I see square eyes on the front of that train?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because they did that.
Because putting eyes where the headlights are is correct, and eyes on the windscreens is stupid.
I was just about to go there.
I didn't need to, I was already there. I do love the fact as well that this at the bottom of the box says camouflage set.
Yeah.
British Rail camouflage.
British Railway camouflage set.
So the trains weren't rubbish. It wasn't the train timetables were rubbish. It wasn't they didn't turn up. It's just you couldn't see them.
Yeah, they were there, but nobody knew.
Yeah, so we just thought they were unreliable. No, they were there. You just couldn't see them.
So once again, if you're not into railways, and you just want a set of other colours for your battleship or anything, have a look at the Life Colour range. Yeah, I'd get some, because it's a great and easy way of buying a set of paints at reasonable prices.
I
That
got
would
their
actually-
engines set the other week when Foxx did his What's In story, had the life colour engine detail sets of 6, and I got that, and they are beautiful paint.
Yeah,
No,
I've got.
Go on, Ted.
Yeah, I've got some flesh colour sets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Flesh
I know
tones.
your flesh tones too.
yeah. Some of the paint sets that I used for the U-boat were Life Colour as well. Brilliant paints, brilliant to brush, brilliant to airbrush. Yes.
Yeah.
See, that'd be a good colour set for Gundam, but if you don't want to do the classic bright blue, bright yellow, bright red, if you want to do slightly like off-kilter blue,
Yeah,
reds, whites,
almost
and
like a
yellows,
faded blue or
Yeah.
an aged blue. That'd be perfect for a Gundam, actually. It's a
'cause
good shout,
you know,
mate.
Classic
Yeah.
Gundams are white,
Well,
red,
well-
and blue. So
I think if you actually
yellow.
look in the Life Colour range, they actually do some. They won't call them Gundam, but the mecha colours. or
Mecha
something.
colour set, yeah.
Speedy Curate says there's a couple around near where I used to live down south who dressed all 1940s and 50s. Their house was decorated accordingly to
Oh,
the
brilliant.
couple. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like people's houses here in Barrow. Everybody works in the shipyard, so all the houses were painted in the colour of the particular ship that was
Yeah.
building at the time.
That would, in mine and Chris's eyes, that would be normal decor for up north, wouldn't it, Chris?
Sounds
Look,
normal to me.
you'd expect me to have trousers here and a little a sleeveless tank top, wouldn't you, with the checker pattern?
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
the
still
we
have
tie
would,
it,
in
yeah.
at all
but
times.
you still have your tie on underneath it.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
with shirt bands, the old expandables.
Yeah,
And
and,
a
of course,
ferret.
don't forget the shirt has a removable collar, not starched collar. But
Oh
just a
no,
normal
no, it's got
collar.
to have the press stud collar. It's got to be removable collar, mate.
Yeah. Retro Rabbit says about the camouflage paint set for the train. He says, good for hiding the train amongst other trains.
Trains.
Yeah.
Well, there we are. That's the railway. So next one is from MIG. MIG don't, they don't just do paints; they do all sorts. This one is an Arab farmer. This is a farmer in 1/35th scale. Yeah, but that's about it. Not a lot more you can say about this guy. It says from World War II to the modern day farmer, because the Arabs don't really change their fashions that much. So yeah. So if you wanted to add, look, there's loads of them down there.
Yeah. Just like background figures for your dioramas. They just give, you get a vehicle, you build your vehicle, you put it in a little setting, but the figures and
Yeah.
things just happening to do things in the background always make it a bit more dynamic
So,
and lively.
yeah, so you built your Oshkosh in the desert, in the war, things like that, and you think, what else can I need? I know, I'll get myself a farmer.
Civilians in the background of dioramas. Always
could
make
have
things
it.
Yeah,
better.
just tells a story, doesn't it?
Yeah. Or it could just be the diorama is just that civilian and then the little tiny diorama with one figure in it. MIG Productions, by the way, I don't think that's the same as Ammo by MIG. It's a different company.
That's it. Yeah, not a lot more you can say about him. A farmer. And the next
Wow.
one. Yeah, another one. Well, we seem to be staying on Mini Art quite a lot tonight. This is a motorcycle.
Is the theme mini art, Ted?
No. This is a rifleman, although he's got a Thompson machine gun.
Yeah.
But there we are. He seems to be using his Harley Davidson motorcycle. Do you see how I can recognise motorcycles? Yeah. He's using his motorcycle Harley Davidson as a cover to take a few pot shots at people. 1889 for the guy and the motorcycle. And
If you go through the pictures a bit, Ted, there you go. It's a nice shot of all the photo action stuff.
nice action shots.
quite
And it's even got photo etch.
Yeah, it's quite a ridiculously over detailed motorbike.
I mean,
was
when
looking
you
at it
think
earlier.
about it, for 35th scale, what perfect thing to go with a nice tank and dio and all of that. Like, it's perfect, isn't it?
And when I see that guy like crouching down behind his motorbike, I'm just getting flashbacks to playing Call of Duty 2 on the map. Somewhere there was a dead cow in the middle of the village, so I used to crouch behind that and then shoot the enemy. Used to lie down behind a dead cow in the middle of the street.
Just try to see if it says anything on the box. US motorcycle and one figure, photo etch parts, and decals are included. So there we are.
That's
So there
not
we are.
bad for that price.
Yeah.
so 18 quid, bit of pocket money, maybe a weekend or a week's build to do it.
That's
build it
one
up
of
quicker.
them kits that you would sneak in your luggage when you're going on holiday without the wife spotting, wouldn't it? You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
or something if you wanted something just to add up your post, so you get free postage. You throw
Yeah.
something like this in, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So there we are. There's the rifleman. And finally, tonight we have the Tamir 1350 scale HMS Prince of Wales.
God
Yeah.
bless her and all who sail in her.
Yeah, a big King George V battleship. King George V, yeah, Prince of Wales sunk off Singapore, wasn't it, with the HMS Repulse from Task Force Zulu.
If only we had someone who knew about boats.
Ted likes big boats and he cannot lie.
And it's one of them, innit? I mean, all of us, you've got to build a big battleship at some point in your
Don't say that.
modelling career, haven't
I have
you?
no desire to build a big. I've got a space battleship. Does that
That'll count, mate.
Yay, I'm exempt.
It's got turrets and all of that. It's just one of them things, isn't it? It's like a rite of passage.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you build this one, you've got to do it in the dazzle camouflage that it's painted in there. So that's a must. So there we are.
Both Dan Kramer and Retro Rabbit say that's a lovely kit, but I think they're referring to the US guy
one,
with the
yeah.
bike. White
right.
says lovely ship.
So there we are. So we've got going back into them. We've got the new inn. We've got the Panther. We've got the Travellers. We've got the Railway. We've got the Farmer. We've got a Rifleman. And we've got the Prince of Wales. So now, if I just find where the chat is, all I have to do now is what's the link to what's in store. Go.
None of us got it, by the way.
Yeah.
Just so you
But
know.
there were clues. Yeah, there were clues in the chat.
Even after
prior
Ted
to-
explained it, I still didn't get it.
Yeah. Prior to going to what's in store, we were actually chatting about this.
Anders Ericsson says about the bloke with the motorbike, a week. Psh, that's just the building time, then 3 months of painting and weathering. And Rabbit says, I learned the hard way this weekend that if you leave ammo streaking ground for more than 72 hours, it doesn't come off. Exactly.
Yeah, you'll kick yourself.
Yeah,
This is
you've
I think people in the UK would probably get this easier than the people in America.
When you say easier,
Yeah, and
relatively.
You'll kick yourself when you see, you'll go, oh.
Yeah, Colin come up with exactly what I did, modes of
They
transportation.
may not kick. Yeah, they may not kick themselves, Ted. They might actually turn up on your doorstep and kick you.
they might want to
Lynn
kick you
says
because you're poorly.
things that eModels sell.
That's, could be nearly right.
It's not incorrect, but it's not correct, if you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
but it's not right, yeah.
Pickles,
they're all
bears,
they're all-
bears.
Timber says roll trip.
Yes,
no, it's
24
not roll
hours
trip.
is about the ideal load.
There we
time
go.
for
Andy
animals.
Preston's got it
Oh.
with pub names.
Brilliant.
Ooh.
I'm shocked.
Well
That's
done,
very cool.
you.
Did you text Andy Preston just to let him know, Ted? So somebody would? You like that?
Yeah, Andy,
Simple
do us a
names.
favour, mate. Bail me out. I'm struggling here. I've got a cold, you know.
I've not been real, you know, I'm always sick.
I've got a cold.
Yeah, no, prior to going over to what's in store, we were all talking about pubs in Ulverston and drinking and things like that.
Yeah, subtle
Just so
clue was
happened.
given.
So sort of clues have been given. Yes, so we had the Panzer was new in.
Achtung,
Yeah.
Panzer.
The first one was the new in. That's a pub name.
Dan Kramer says there's a pub called the Arab Farmer.
No, there's a pub called the Farmers. Then we've got the Travellers' Arms. Then we've got the railway. Whenever there's a railway station, there's always a pub next to it called the Railway.
Yeah, it's obviously been named by
Yeah,
cosmologists.
pubs in Barrowing, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, if you go into the country, you'll find the Farmers. Then if you go into town, you'll probably find the Riflemen or something like that. And finally, of course, there's always a Prince of Wales somewhere, isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So
He gets
there we
around,
go.
apparently. Allegedly.
So hang on, I'll just. Ted has spent too much time in pubs. This scale modern chaos.
Ted is
So-
nervous, spent not enough time in pubs.
Yeah, so
It's-
I
it's
do.
from his
I
point of
do
view.
already have the vacuum tube sort of primed and ready. So Andy Preston, if you just hold your hands out, here it comes. There we go. It's on its way.
Oh no, that was the test hamster.
You
Okay.
You should get nothing.
The nothing will be after the hamster. Just
Oh dear. It's my turn next week, isn't it? That will be an easy one compared to
Yeah,
this.
you've got to out Ted him, ain't you now? Whoa.
he set a new level of
The
just
gauntlet's been thrown down there. He's out Chris. I didn't think that would happen.
But you know what? You know what's even worse though? He's out Chris while he's also been awfully poorly sick.
Yeah.
Dave
he's-
Cardboard says there's a pub called the Arab Boy in Putney. Yeah.
Yeah.
What strange names of pubs do you have in your town?
Now, Ted, here's a question for you, and I just thought of this just now. Is the General Burgoyne pub still there in Ulverston?
It is, yes.
Do they still do the tavern broth?
No, it's been all modernised and things like that now. But,
Oh,
yeah.
it ain't been turned into a theme pub.
No,
chain pub.
it's been turned into more of a restaurant now.
There was a pub called the General Burgoyne. Not only did they have a skull in a cupboard, you could open it and there's a real skull. They had this tavern broth, and it was basically like ham hocks and vegetables and potato, and it was so thick you could literally stand the spoon up in it.
Yeah.
And they were known for the tavern broth.
And you could get pie and peas. It was broadcast throughout the pub when they were ready by the landlord shouting, "Pie and peas, a lovely
peas!"
night."
Yeah.
Pie and peas, a lovely night.
I missed the tavern broth at the General Burgoyne.
Yeah.
Sadness.
It used to fetch out a bowl of dripping, put it on the fire, and then you could just go and help yourself with crusty
Bread
bread.
and dripping.
And that was just down the road from the little ice cream stand on Bardsey Beach, where they had all the ice cream flavours in the world.
That's it. Yeah, pub names are coming in. The Frog and Radiator, says Dave Cardboard in Woolwich.
The Bodger and Badger, says Andy McLeish. I need to go to the UK to visit the pubs now. What the, says Lynn. You need to start a pub named Festers, says White Glove.
Yeah, Fester's Arms.
Rabbit says the Fox and Fiddle, the Squire and Firkin, the Insert Anything and Firkin. It's a
Yeah.
shame. Yeah, Firkin is it? Yeah. Oh,
Cool.
you know well, Ted. You
I'm
know
still,
well.
yeah, I'm still here. I'm fading fast, but yeah, we're getting to the end.
I'm offy fading. Oh, I'm fading away.
I'm doomed.
I can't last much longer.
Oh, got a cough, you know.
Oh no, I need all your sympathy and chicken soup.
I'm just wondering, do the Americans have bars, names
Yes.
for their pubs? Apart from Cheers,
They don't really have pubs though, do the Americans? It's just bars.
just a bar. Yeah.
I think if they have pubs, they tend to be like Irish themed, or I could be wrong, but
Things like Bob's Bar.
yeah, because don't forget they don't
John's Bar.
have beer in America unless it's imported from us.
Yeah.
They don't really know what beer is. So
But anyway, what is our favourite flavour of ice cream? Thunder and Lightning's mine.
salted caramel.
I don't
chocolate
really do ice
mint.
cream. Not a big ice
No,
cream
don't
eater.
do ice cream.
Chris is ready for the giveaway. I can tell, says White
I am.
Glove.
I'm always ready.
Pete Rogers says
There
there's
is
an
the giveaway, so
exploitation
you've still got a couple of minutes to go and enter for it now. Go quick, do it now, because
To
then
win
you'll
a
miss
thing.
to win a thing. Yeah, Pete Rogers says there was an ex-police station in Gosport called the Fuzz and Firkin.
Post it.
Right, while I cough, we'll go and do the giveaway.
Ah, right. Yes, here's the thing you can win. You can still win it. Now, look, there it is. It's the F-16D Tiger Meat. I remember this now. Yes, the Lockheed Martin Fighting Falcon from the Tiger Meat when they all paint them like tigers and things. So, yeah, if you want to win that, you can do it by nipping across to last week's video that looks a bit like that and leaving a comment on it. Basically, any comment will do because it's that time of the night when we don't really care anymore.
We're not gonna push you for the real comments now.
You can do it now, quick, because I'm going to go to the random comment picker and randomly pick a comment.
Type V
'Cause
fast.
You sort of have to from there. I have already put in the YouTube video URL. I have filtered duplicate users, so even if you've entered 20 times, you've still only got one chance of winning. So if you haven't done
While
it
we're
now, I'll give you
waiting-
about another 10 seconds until I
While we're
get
waiting,
the YouTube comments.
Rabbit says we have British style themed bars here, also real beer. Yay, Canada. Yeah, well, we know Canada can do beer. It's Americans that can't do beer. They don't know beer. Phil Lewis says, evening all, sorry I'm late.
Right, YouTube
We'll let
comments
you
have
on.
been got. There are only 18 unique comments in there, so you've got a 1 in
Oh.
18 chance of winning.
Mm-hmm.
I shall click the button that says start raffle and pick random winner, and it will start the
Yeah,
raffle and randomly pick a winner.
3,
Are you ready?
2, 1, 5, 6, go.
There we go. Probably all the names have come through. Our winner is Making Models. It's Carl. This is a real comment,
Carl.
he says.
There you go.
Don't think Carl's in chat
Congratulations.
Uh,
Yeah, he was in earlier making
Was he?
models.
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
that comment was placed like 10 seconds ago. So,
What was
yeah.
it? Oh, okay, so he is in chat. What's his comment?
This is a real comment, he said.
Ah,
There
jolly
you
good.
go. Well done, Carl.
What if he typed this as a fake comment? What would we have done?
Then it
Gave
wouldn't
him
have
a
been real
fake
comment, we
prize.
wouldn't have seen it, so it would have been okay.
He could have won a Ted Cough.
Yes, so yeah, you've won yourself the 172nd Lockheed Martin Fighting Falcon. Well
What
done,
was
Carl.
the kit
you know
number,
the drill.
buddy?
Let us know. Email Ted at
Hash 03844. Oh, sorry, Chris. I was talking over
yeah,
there.
that's right. Yeah, as you done that there. Yeah, you know the drill. Let Ted know. Email Ted at whatever above Colin's head there. eModels.co. And
Name, address, and phone number, please, Carl. You know the drill.
yeah, let us know everything, and we'll get it shipped out to you.
Yeah.
Happy
Ship it
days.
White Glove says, congratulations, Carl. Chaos says, congrats, Making Models. Siran says, gz. Model says, oh, sorry, everyone. So,
No, well, yeah. Yeah. See it built, Carl. Yes. Get
You
it built
entered,
and
you win,
take a
there you go.
picture.
That's it.
Right.
Are we done then? Should we go home now?
Yeah, I think that's about done for the evening. Well, I certainly am.
Bless you.
Done, you will be.
Yes. Well, hopefully I will be clear of this for next week, and so
Okay.
spend less time coughing and more time interacting. But thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget, if you are out there in Chatland, just sat watching, come and say hello sometime. Come back and see us next week and say hello. Join in the chat and the merriment. But until then, don't forget,
Hang on,
if you have liked
before
it.
we go, let me just double check. I think I may have got a ping on Skype, but I don't think it was Skype. Let me just double check, because you never know. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Pete Mate saying anything. I thought Pete Mate may have Skyped us just then, but no.
Yeah. Don't forget, if we have popped up on your YouTube feed and you don't have a clue who we are and you've
We
liked what you've seen, yeah, do give it a like and subscribe. Click the notification bell down there, and you'll get notifications of when we do this again and we do any other stuff. But anyway, I'm failing rapidly, and I think I'm going to need to take some
Yeah.
some medicine, aka gin.
Gin.
Yeah, I will see
Tedson.
you all next week. Well, thanks for joining us this week. Hope it was fun for you, as it has been for us. But until next week, thanks everyone. Bye now.
See you later, folks. Stay safe. Take care.
I need
Like
to
and
cough.
subscribe.
I need to cough.